Hello everybody, and welcome to a Dominaria draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback, and check out the Twitch stream live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can also click that bell icon so you get notified when I post videos, and you can catch all of them, which is awesome. Wow, I really appreciate that. Why is there no available username? Fantastic! We opened up a great blue rare. I pretty much force blue anyway whenever I draft this set, and we are off to the races. This pack is actually stacked, though. We have Fight with Fire, which is a fantastic removal spell that also kills them for 10 damage in the late game, or just kills their entire board, which is basically the same thing. Pretty much synonyms there. So this is the nice little second pick out of this pack if Zahid was not here. I also like an Eviscerate from time to time. Nice little removal spell. This is definitely the third best card in the pack, but with my preference for blue, I might take Merfolk Trickster over Eviscerate. It's close, though. You want to prioritize good 2-drops a lot of the time. But I think Zahid is great. 6 mana 5/6 flyer is just massive, ends the game, and you can, if you ever cast this for 4, you basically just win on the spot because a lot of removal can't deal with it. But then Fight with Fire, then Eviscerate, then Merfolk Trickster, I think. Probably. There is the Cold Water Snapper Flight combo in this pack, so another good thing to know about. Oh, baby! Oh, this is everything I want to do in this set. Absolutely incredible. If oh my gosh, Tatyova. Oh, good times in the El Royale. Tatyova is absolutely fantastic. You just play it, gain all the life, draw all the cards, win all the games. So good. There's also a Lich's Mastery, which if Tatyova wasn't in the pack, I might actually consider Lich's Mastery because it's a really fun build around, and I'd love to show people how to build around it. Certain cards go up in value, like Windgrace Acolyte, things like that. It's really a sweet card, but not really going to be one that I second pick over such a good card as Tatyova. Tatyova's absolute house of a card, absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. Here's the Windgrace Acolyte combo I was talking about with the Lich's Mastery, but oh, this card can be built around. It's really funny when it comes together, but you can't justify taking it over these insane blue cards. Or maybe you could. If I had opened Lich's Mastery and then got a second one, like if these packs had been shifted one to the left, I feel like I still would have probably taken the Tatyova, not gonna lie, but Lich's Mastery is so funny. Here I think it goes Blink of an Eye followed by Syncopate. If you notice, all these blue cards are just absurd. Like, look at the next like after the blue cards, all the cards just suck. Like, this pack is so bad. You have like Blink of an Eye, which is fantastic, Syncopate, which is great, and then after that you have like 2 mana Prey Upon, or like 3 mana 3/2, 3 mana 3/2, random blue spell that doesn't do anything. Dub. Like, just like blue is so much better than the other colors in this set. Okay, now we get an easy Saproling migration. We have Tatyova, which means we want to play green. We have no real incentive to go anywhere else. And, yeah, this is just a pretty nice, easy Saproling migration. Woodland Cemetery would be my next pick out of this pack, because then I could play green, blue-black splash Tatyova a lot easier, because Tatyova is a fine card to splash. Though not the best, because you kind of want to cast her and then be able to like play lands, and if you like top deck her in the late game, I guess you probably save lands if you have Tatyova, so never mind, she is still just a great splash card. But if you are splashing her, make sure you don't just play out all your lands. After the Saproling migration, I would take the Woodland Cemetery, and after that this pack is basically irrelevant. I would probably maybe take a Lingering Phantom or a Stronghold Confessor. I mean, it gets really bad after that. Here there's a nice little Baloth Gorger. There's some red cards. There's a Keldon Raider as the best red card, and the rest of the red cards are not playable. I mean, Keldon Overseer. I almost said Keldon Observer. Keldon Overseer looks like a great card, but the fact that there is like infinite Saprolings running around and like random 2 mana 1/3s means that this card just like trades for something, and like stealing their thing is just not as good as it looks. Homeward Explorer is better than it looks, especially in blue-black where you can mill yourself, soul salvage back your creatures. Baloth Gorge is just a rock solid 4-drop. And now, yeah, we're not going into white with the start we have, so we'll just take a Power Stone Shard. Sometimes if you get like 4 of these, you can play them and then play like random Slin Vodas which is like an 8 mana spell that has kicker for 2, so you play like a 10 drop that just bounces everything, which is really funny. Gaia's Protector is not very good. But we're off to a great start. We have 2 great blue cards, 3 great green cards. Baloth Gorger, at the beginning of the format, people thought it was like the top green common or one of them, but it's a solid card instead of just being an absolute house, just because of the way it lines up against the other cards in the format, and the fact that it gets chumped pretty easily. Late Fungal Infection, got to be said, but we're probably just going to go with the good Homerid Explorer. There's also a Adventurous Impulse, which isn't as bad as it looks when you have a good card like Tatyova and Zahid. There's a Sparring Construct to help you cast the Zahid, but I'd rather rely on other means to do that, like hopefully Skittering Surveyors, or maybe a Blood Tallow Candle. That's a card that I'll actively pursue. Fungal Infection is okay, but we're not going to splash it, and we're playing blue-green here, so let's just take the Homerid Explorer. And I don't love Llanowar Scout. I don't like Curator's Ward either. I feel like I emphasized the word either in a strange way there. Homerid Explorer number 2. Maybe we just mill out the opponent. The classic. Also Llanowar Scout, which I never really ever want to play, so Homerid Explorer it is. Broken Bond can be fine as a main deck card, so I don't mind that one. There's a decent number of artifacts and enchantments running around. Pierce the Sky can do good work. Scout is nice with Tatyova. I guess that is true. Good point. I never even thought about that, but I don't think I would play it anyway if I have a good deck at the end of the draft. Pierce the Sky can be fine, because a lot of the time the only cards that matter are flyers in this set. Well, the Lich's Mastery wheeled, which means the second one should wheel as well. Actually, maybe the first one got taken and the second one didn't. But either way, we're just taking Befuddle. Befuddle's a fine main deck card here. Get a rescue. In a different era, or a different way the draft began, we would take double Lich's Mastery and go off. But in this case, we do not need to do that. Well, we opened up fantastic red cards. All 3 of these red cards are great. However, with that being said, looking at our curve, we don't have the tools to splash. We don't have a Skittering Surveyor or a Grow from the Ashes, and without those, I'm not inclined to splash. So I think here Memorial to Unity gets the nod. It's close with Deep Freeze, but Memorial to Unity really does work well in decks that want to run 18 lands, which this deck presumably does. A lot of decks just want to hit their land mana on turn 3 and stuff, mana land drops consistently the whole game. Deep Freeze is in second place, and then Baloth Gorger in third. I just like having access to these lands, though. They just do a lot of work. Okie doke. And now, is it a Marwyn time? Another elf. We don't really have elves. We don't really have a use for the mana either. So I think it's between the Saproling Migration and the Yavimaya Sapherd. I think there's a debate on which one of these commons is better. In my opinion, I always came down on the side of Saproling Migration, because I just found the card to be a little bit better. But a lot of people are more fans of the Yavimaya Sapherd. Maybe I should trust some of the other people and try out the Sapherd again. I mean, I love the Sapherd, but I think I like Saproling Migration better. Lots of good green in this pack, though. Derrigaz is in the pack. He has entered the building. Not going to be the pick here, though. I think the pick is probably Opt or Deep Freeze or Joyra's Familiar. Joyra's Familiar is an artifact to make Zahid cost less. Also makes the Tatyova cost less. And is a flyer, which is always relevant in this set. Deep Freeze is nice, though. Opt can be pretty nice, especially for finding your cards like Tatyova. But I like getting a Deep Freeze here. You really want to have access to one of these in your blue decks. There's this Linvoda I mentioned. And it's probably the pick here. We're not going to want a Jousting Lance in this deck, even though it does have synergy with Zahid and Saprolings. Maybe we do want the Jousting Lance. Slinvoda probably should wheel. The only reason we'd want it is if we get a couple more Power Stone shards, and we did open a Power Stone shard this pack, and so we could get more. But Lance is actually probably just a good card in our deck. Bing, 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 and Divination time. I take every Divination I see, pretty much. It's just such a good card. Absolute House in this format. You just get easy card advantage, which you just clearly want. That's another reason I prefer Saproling Migration to the Yavimaya Sapherd, is because a lot of decks care about the 3-drop slot a lot more, so it's easy, and whereas good 2-drops are harder to find. Like in blue you get Vidalian Arcanist, in green you get Saproling Migration, in black you get Calico Skinwitch, and in red you get Gitu Chronicler. And I don't think white has a good 2-drop. Like it has Mesa Unicorn, but that's not a card that I love. There's also a Blood Tallow Candle, which I would love to have one for my Zahid, but unfortunately you can't get everything. There's another Befuddle. We'll just take it over Clifftop Retreat because we can't play Clifftop Retreat. And I could take Wild Onslaught. It does work well with our migrations, but probably not going to play any of these cards, being honest. Worm, deceptively powerful sometimes. Curator's Wand is not good in this format. It is not. Another Power Stone Shard. There's also a Llanowar Envoy. We have one Power Stone Shard already. We could still end up with some random big ramp things. We don't really care about We'll Take Servant. I think we'll take it over the Envoy. It could be really fun. And Envoy is not a great card. And we get that over Ancient Animus. We have some big creatures and some legendaries, so maybe Ancient Animus is better in our deck. But we also have a bunch of random like 1/1s and stuff. So I think Envoy is probably more likely to make the cut. We're not going to need Envoy. Let's just take the Animus in case. Just in case. Random 2-drop. The Slin Voda did not come back, but we're probably not playing these Power Stone Shards anyway. Probably not playing Homerid Explorer. Oh, Slin Voda did come back. Never mind. Get back in the deck. Power Stone Shard. Power up the Slin Voda. Slin Voda is a really fun thing to do in the set when it comes together. I always hate it. Oh, it doesn't bounce Merfolk. Perfect, so I get to keep my Tatyova in play. I would love Divinations and Cloud Reader Sphinxes. Navigator's Compass. I guess we'll just take the uncommon for the collection building aspect. Even though Compass casts Zahid for cheaper. Still don't want it. Okie doke, what do we have here? Ooh, baby, a Skittering. Let's go. I love Skittering Surveyor. It works really well with my Zahid and just my expensive game plan. Overall, fantastic addition to the squad here. After that, I would probably snap up a Academy Drake over Nabin. I just don't have anything that synergizes with it. I don't have any Academy Journey Mages, and it does get punished by, like, there being Saprolings and stuff. Slimefoot would be good if I already had the tools to splash, which I do not have. But I have a Skittering Surveyor. Maybe Academy Drake would be pretty good. Wait, Tatyova is a druid, not a wizard. Okie doke, and now there is a Sapherd here. We'll probably take that over the Journey Mage. Journey Mage is quite nice, though, in a lot of situations. And we kind of already... I don't think we're playing the Power Stone Shard Slin Voda package. Just doesn't strike me as super likely. Sapherd does work well with this Jousting Lance game plan. There's also a Baloth Gorger, but Sapherd's better than that. I think Journey Mage is a really good pickup as well. We don't have any wizards, though, to make it better, so I think we'll just take the Sapherd for now. Wow, this is a really good card. Love me some Untamed Kavu action. You pretty much never cast this as a 2-drop. It's always just a 5-mana 5/5 Vigilance Trample, but that in itself is quite impressive. I wouldn't mind one Crozen Druid. It's nice to have access to some life gain. Let's see if I know anyone in the draft pod. Nope is probably the most likely answer. I probably don't know anyone in the draft pod. La-da-da-dee, another Tatyova. Our game plan comes together quite nicely. Oh yes, maybe we'll play the Slin Voda after all. Just because we can. Maybe. Or we'll play Wild Onslaught. Wild Onslaught's probably okay in my deck. Ancient Animus is probably okay.
But Tatyova is a house. Absolutely absurd. I wouldn't mind a cold water snapper. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Oh yeah. It's so good. There is an on Sarah's Wings to combo with a snapper if we wield that, but we don't have any ways to splash white. We don't need Marwyn because we don't have any elves to make it actually tap for multiple mana. And so it's just way worse than just like a lot of my 3-drops of the 3-mana Llanowar Elf, pretty much. Cloud Reader Sphinx is so good. You pretty much should never pass Cloud Reader Sphinx. Arcane Flight goes with any of the Cold Water Snappers that come back, which is unlikely. Divination. Oh, Divination. It's too good to be true. Can't Divination without you. This card's just so good. It's like weird how good Divination is in this set. It's just like so good. Okay, now we get a Syncopate. I don't even think Shield to the Realm is particularly good. I was never a fan. Arcane Flight is good if we wheel a Cold Water Snapper. But Syncopate's just good on its own, so pretty clear there. Oh, baby, a land. Memorial. What the heck? I don't understand. Okay, there's 7 cards taken out of this pack. Memorial should probably have been first picked out of this pack, because there's like 1 uncommon and a rare missing, so maybe you could justify those, but this is better than like every common. Dalid Omnivore is better than most of the commons. Unreal. Pierce the Sky can sometimes main deckable. Vidalian Arcanist, what a house! How are we getting this with 5 cards left in the pack? I don't understand. It's also a Merfolk for our Slyn Voda plan. We're not going to play this short sword. We'll let people have their fun with their red cards. How? Caligo! Okie doke. So, the way this draft works right now is we're going to play 18 lands because we have 2 lands that are basically spells. So we have 9, 17 right now. We have roughly even. We're going to add an island. So we have 41 right now. Homered Explorer is not getting added. Slyn Voda is kind of a cute addition. I don't think we need Pierce the Sky now that we have Cloud Reader Sphinx and Zahid as flyers. Though, obviously, it's nice to have more answers. Ancient Animus could be cut. I think that's a fine cut. I think the Lance does go well with our Saprolings and our random ground creatures. And it's also a good card with the Zahid. Without the Zahid, I don't think I'd play it. Primordial Worm is just massive compared to a lot of the things in this format, so it can attack pretty well. I think it's between the Primordial Worm and the Slyn Voda, which one we'd want. With no ramp, playing an 8-drop is probably irresponsible. But it's also so fun when it comes together. We'll just pretend that this is a Primordial Worm when we draw it, but it's going to be fun. And especially because we have lands that sacrifice themselves, this becomes even worse. Yeah, we're not going to do it. When we draw Primordial Worm instead, it's going to feel so much better. Yeah, that's going to do it for the build. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful. This is a 5-drop. What are you doing down there? Broken Bond is a fine main deck card, I think, in this set. There's enough stuff going on that it'll be worth it. And I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support me at the credits level. I really appreciate the support, and thank you so much for helping me continue to produce high quality content on a consistent basis. It really does help me out a ton, and if you'd like more information about what it means to become a patron and the cool rewards you get as my way of saying thank you, you can find that information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Without further ado though, let's get to the matches. So during the draft portion, we took the time to see who was at our drafting pod, and I believe Nope was like the person 2 people to our right. So, no idea what they're drafting. We'll keep this hand. We're on the draw. We have a Saproling Migration to stabilize us. Worm definitely looking a lot better than Slyn Voda would look. Worm was like one of my pet cards in the set. Oh yeah, good game. Good game. Blue is like overwhelmingly the best color in this set. Like, it's like 5th best common is like better than red's second best common, or something nutty like that. Or like, yeah. It's crazy. And red isn't, I think, like, yeah, there's just a lot of random stuff. So I pretty much try to get there on blue. Awesome, cool as heck. Wow, getting a bit of a headache here. Ugh. Opponent really has a tough keeper mole decision ahead of them, it looks like. We were responsible and did not play Slyn Voda. With 2 lands that sacrifice themselves, we're not going to flood out and need Slyn Voda very much. Okay, nope. I don't know why you're roping me on your mulligan decision. Okay, they mulliganed. Okay, we're going to keep this. They just had a tough mulligan decision, I guess. Ah, they're playing a blue deck. Blue-black. Okay. We are not going to cast our Sapperling Migration. Oh, 3 colors. Nice. You might think, but why didn't you cast your Divination? And that is because then I would have to discard to hand size. We'll just play our Baloth Gorger. Or Syncopate this turn, or... We're gonna cast this guy. We need to get their counter spells out of their hand. Oh, they have a removal spell instead. So I can counter unless they pay 4. Or I can blink of an eye my own creature. Oh dear. Luckily they don't have green mana. Looking for a land drop. Whiffed it real bad. Yikes. Punished. That's really unfortunate. Missing 2 land drops was game ending for us. We did take a greedy line with our Baloth Gorger, which got maximum punished. But it would have been way less punished if we just hit our land drop. Basically, if we had just let the Baloth Gorger die to Gideon's Reproach, played like, or held up Syncopate or something like that, we would have been in a total winning position here. Look, I think. As it is, we are not doing well, because Shalai giving this hexproof is a problem. At the time, though, it wasn't that bad of a play, I don't think. I'm disappointed. I think, if we go back 2 turns in the past, and we don't bounce our own Baloth Gorger, we just let it die, then we just, like, play our Divination for the turn, hold up our Syncopate. We had 5 mana, I think, at that point in time. Then they play their Shalai. We can't Syncopate it. We don't have 8 cards in hand. And we then can go for Deep Freeze on Shalai. Yeah, that was bad. Keep this hand. Being on the play when you have Divination is super good. Not going to cast the Kavu. Whiff opportunity. Nope. One thing I will say is that the play got punished to the max, so it looked a lot worse than it might have been. Like, if they were just like, if they didn't have, like, specifically Zahid as a follow-up to their Shalai, like if they just had a random ground creature I could have stabilized and things like that. I got greedy. Sometimes you're greedy and you get rewarded, but against what? No, it was against blue-black. A lot of the time, blue-black doesn't end the game very fast. It was blue-black splashing white. The play might have just been fine, and I'm getting results-oriented. One thing is when you make a misplay or a suboptimal choice and you're recording, there's the inherent thought that, oh, I'm recording this and everyone's going to be like, oh, pretty negative about it a lot of the time. Luckily, YouTube comments are pretty nice for mine because our community is legendary. Well, that was easy. Wait, I suck. Never mind. That was not easy at all. What the hell am I doing? Why did I put them? Oh my gosh. I suck. Holy heck. That escalated quickly. Jeez Louise. I literally thought I put Mammoth Spider first, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I hate the punt count. Oh my gosh. I really, it's like, that's like, it just irritates me. Like, why would... Oh my gosh. I wish I could just delete that command from the chat. I think I can. I think I have that power. Oh my gosh. I literally was like, oh, I killed their Mammoth Spider for free. And instead I killed a random 2/2 that does literal nothing for free. So that's the same. Oh gosh. I feel like I used to be good at the game. And then things went downhill at some point. Things went downhill at some point. Ugh. Gosh. Imagine if they didn't have a 3/5 right now. The game would just be over. The game would just be over. I'm not attacking this turn because next turn I'll attack with both of my 7-powered creatures. Get some stuff done, hopefully. They're waiting to cast him with Kicker or something. So I can go Surveyor, Tatyova, draw a card. I trade him for a couple flyers. I still have massive ground creatures. I got a win! I recovered. Not mentally, but in the game I recovered. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's not great though. Wild Onslaught doesn't do much right now. The 0% Mythic Classic. I wonder what would happen if you just like stayed in your draft. Like you have the 0% Mythic and you don't do anything. Do you still end the season as Mythic? Probably not. Ugh. There's only one solution to bad plays, and that is to play better. Focus up. Focus up, Nikolai. This is your time. You can do it. Yeah, it goes to the hand. It would be so disgustingly broken if it went to the battlefield. Like, oh my gosh. That card would be like almost probably constructed playable. We'll hold up Syncopate for 1. Skittering Surveyor. Baloth Gorger. I'm ready for you, Baloth Gorger. Come and get me. Sure. Charge! With my Vidalian Arcanist up, I can stop them with a Syncopate for 2. Ugh. I think we're gonna win all of our matches now. Now that I've got out my suboptimal plays in round 1 and round 2. And hopefully we can just clean sailing all the way through. Oh, gosh. Whew. Oh my god. Our opponent is a methodical player. I feel like if I played as slow as our opponent, I would win a lot more games. Okay. The classic get 'em good with our Syncopate here. We get wrecked by Arbor Armament there, but I don't think they have it. And we have a Blink of an Eye to bounce something scary. Yes! Woohoo! A flawlessly played game! Executed perfectly by Bolas! Except my name isn't Bolas, so the commentator wouldn't say that. He'd say, executed perfectly by Nikolai! Incredible plays! He played flawlessly! To another round, we are going to keep our beautiful hand. I should talk like that for an entire game. He plays in Ireland. He's chosen his art wisely. It looks like he's made a tactical decision to go with an Avon Land from Unhinged, I believe is the set. Holding up his syncopate like a master. He looks like he's dribbling up another line. The red spell! No, he doesn't cast anything. On the play, he gets to cast his divination. Will he be syncopated? That's the question on everyone's mind right now. It looks like a syncopate is on the cards for this divination. Yeah. An entire draft with that exit would get really annoying. Oh, he lands the divination. Excellent play. Adelaide's Descendo Wind hits the battlefield. And terror begins to set in. He cannot divination here, doesn't want to discard the hand size, but he passes the turn with a syncopate up. His opponent probably suspects something, but will they suspect the syncopate? Lifestyles, I haven't seen that thing ever. Oh, looks like they are not going to be able to destroy my one island, because there's no gosh darn way I'm letting them resolve their land destruction spell. Why the heck are they playing land destruction? Gosh darn it, probably for the other mode. I have 5 cards here. Yeah, this will work out. Tadyova coming down next turn. I like it. Oh, Tolarian Scholar. I see, I see. Yikes! Ah! This might seem greedy, but gaining a life is actually nice here. Adelaide's is a problem. Wow. I can't believe they didn't attack with Tolarian Scholar, not gonna lie. Oh, I 100% would not have blocked that. Okay, well, we're just gonna start it off with our land. Get our value. Deep freeze the heck out of this Adelaide's. Get out of here, Adelaide's. Adelaide's is in my mind, is in my heart. Do they have a counterspell? Counter unless I pay 3? Oh, I'll pay 3, buddy. Oh, buddy, old pal. Resolve. Auto pay. No attacks. We're at a fine life total, chat. We're at a fine life total. Oh yeah, I would wear my voice out so much. No! We take 3. I'm gonna play this land untapped so that I can hold the befuddle. Ah. Well, actually, we have Broken Bond. Never mind. I'm okay with this. Get wrecked by Broken Bond, buddy. So we're going to do Broken Bond here. Let's see, do we want to attack? We can get a nice attack in here. We didn't want to equip because we want to hold up this Jousting Lance. I'm afraid of Fight with Fire right now. Terrified. Absolutely terrified. Okay, they don't have it yet. Tadyova can start gaining me some life. We have to fade one more draw step. How much does Fight with Fire cost? It's 3. It costs 9, right? So if we bounce the Vidalian Arcanist, they can't cast it if they draw it. Unless they have a land in hand. Welcome, Jules Darles. Thanks. That seems like a very specific category, but I'll take it. The reason we're bouncing this card is because we do not want to lose to Fight with Fire top deck. Because if their last card is like a random spell or something. Boom! Got the win. Whoo! Oh, let's go. Chat, the day has come. We finally face off against Jamie Topples once more, and this time it's on the arena ladder instead of in a streamer showdown. Oh, at long last, our day has come. White-black, eh? Oh, I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. Come at me, Benelish Honor Guard. Come at me. Oh, dang. Fungal infection is too bad for me. I can't block. Next turn, try that. See what happens. I'm a little bit worried here. Untamed Kava should do good work here. Fungal infection, sure, I'm okay with that. I'm surprised she didn't use that last turn. Come on, Kavu! Come on, I believe! I believe in you, Kavu! Kavu, please! Oh, no eviscerate! Oh, please! We got it! Come on! Oh, I've lost my last 2 matches against her. Oh, come on, Kavu! Put some strength into it. Please. Yes. Oh, never mind. That's terrible. Holy heck, that's bad for me. Oh, no. Put your back into it. Icy manipulator, you don't say. Oh, gosh. With double befuddle. We have our Cloud Reader Sphinx coming in hot. We have a lot of big creatures. These honor guards have no chance. What the hell? Oh, yes. So they're going to tap my Kavu, maybe? Oh, they tap my Zahid. That makes no sense. Because Kavu has vigilance, so I can continue attacking. I'm going to make sure I organize those properly. Huh. I'm gonna do this. I don't need to use my second befuddle here. Because if she had Gideon's Reproach, it wasn't gonna matter. I guess I should have organized that slightly differently. I should have put the Sapperling second. I guess my second befuddle did actual nothing there. So I kind of messed up. For some reason I thought it was going to make a difference. It did not. Oh. Hello, Josu. I think we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Hello, Arnvold. Oh, this is also gonna get them good, I think. I don't know if they're gonna keep tapping the Zahid. I don't know why she doesn't tap the... I mean, because I don't think I can attack her, really. Kicking a Wild Onslaught could, like, totally win this for me. Only buffing up Untamed Kavu. Holy jeez. We don't want the Lance because it's not good against Icy, but Baloth Gorge is a big creature. What is this little metal ball? It got thrown in my general direction. Ooh. Okay, she has a dark bargain. Acceptable. Which is acceptable. I think she might be dead if she ices the Zahid again. She takes 2 damage, so she's at 8. Whew. We're almost there. This Wild Onslaught could get the job done. I am a Monty Python fan. I love Monty Python. They're just so funny. The Holy Grail specifically is my jam. Blue-green as a color combination is just so much better than black-white. What's getting tapped? Davenant Tapper. It's technically called Trapper, but Tapper makes a lot of sense given what it does. Oh, it is satisfying to finally get my vengeance. She's such a good, like, nice person, so it's like, so it's just a funny rivalry. It's not like, yeah. It's just a funny thing. She's beaten me 2 times in a row, so it's nice to win when we face up, matching up. It's cool because when you play these events, the flashbacks, streamers oftentimes do them, so you're more likely to play them. Like I played against Lord Tupperware the other day. What do you tap? Probably have to tap a flyer. Springy! Springy! Oh, yes! Oh. Inhale deeply, exhale. How often do I do the streamer showdown? Like, I get invited to most of them. Because me and Luca are pretty good friends. And, I stream, like, every day between, like, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific time, starting around that area. So it's kind of a regular streaming schedule in a way. Because I stream, like, every day. This is a fun little thing. I think it's technically a shaker that you use with a... I have no idea what just happened. Did we win? We got there! Ah! We did it. Let's go. Heck yes! We defeated Jamie. Life is good to chat. The round, absolutely fantastic hand. Riding high off of our victory there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We got our divination. It feels like you can't lose when you play divination on turn 3. Oh my gosh, and we're playing against a white deck. Looks like we can't lose this one, folks. Okay, that's a little bit irritating. I got cocky, gotta be said. Our 1-3 can block that. La la la. Ooh, white blue. Gotta be afraid of the cold snap. The combo with Onzera's Wings and Cold Water Snapper. Okay. We're going to play this and hold up our Syncopate for 1. Kavu can be a house. Once more. Howling Golem generally benefits whoever has fewer cards in hand. If they want to use a Gideon's Reproach on my Sapperd, I'm okay with that. But I'm fine trading a 2-2 for a... Okay then. Charge it is. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Yours is a sweet tooth. Is it the salty snacks you crave? Oh, no, no, no. Yours is a sweet tooth. And only the sweetest... Ooh, nice. Nice! I love it! I want it. I got it. Not going to attack because we don't want to double block when we can just equip Jousting Lance and not be blockable. We have Tatyova. We've got a Canadian Cup. Oh, it's so good! It's so good, chat! Why are they milling us? It makes no sense. You've got a Tashar. Don't you want to mill stuff? Don't you want to mill stuff, opponent? Please! Oh, okay. Island it up. Just in case you draw something to cast. Who am I? A player? Why would I want to draw spells when I could draw lands to trigger my Tatyova? 5 years, something like that. Ooh, they do give us a spell. Maybe they have Gideon's Reproach or something. Okay, they don't have Gideon's Reproach. I would normally say that that favored them, both of us drawing a card, but I had all lands, so it did not favor me at all. Oh, they get to chump and bring it back with a historic spell. I like it. Well, Tatyova's a house. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about Cold Water Snapper combo at the moment. Ho ho! That's cute. That's cute. I like it. Nice. Opponent's doing it. They're living the value dream. They're milling themselves, I presume. Wow. If they had stacked it, if they'd milled themselves a couple times, they might have another creature in play at this point. Gonna play our forest. Draw another card. Of course, it's that one. Yep. Just keep on chugging along here. Ooh, that's a nice one. Big guy here. We can even hold up our befuddle. Ho ho! 7-6 is in the house! Oh! Blood Tallow, no! No, buddy! Why are you still milling me? Ah! Oh, that was bad. That was a good mill. Oh my gosh, they're a crazy mill deck. I knew this day would come. Jeez Louise. They have like an infinite combo here. I'm not going to get milled out by a Diligent Excavator, am I? Tadyova's coming to rumble. We're going to try and bait him with our befuddle. Come on, double block me, buddy. I know you want to. I know you want to, buddy. Nope. No double block. Decline. Gosh darn it, they are going to mill me out. Huh. We are going to play a land. We'll draw one more card here. Double block with your Sarah Disciple and Lyra Dawnbringer, buddy. Gosh darn it. They're too clever for me. Yeah, we lose. They just milled us out. With Diligent Excavator. I mocked them, I must say. I mocked them, but... the Diligent Excavator got me, I guess. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. They're gonna mill me out. Archaeologist, get back an artifact. Their deck is sweet. They got a lot of good stuff going on. We did draw a lot of our lands, I think. Like, if we had drawn our Cloud Reader, Zahid, Deep Freeze, some of these good cards, we could have maybe got the job done. But as it was, we drew a lot of lands there in the mid-game. Yep. Whew. See you folks in the next round. Oh, and welcome to another round. We're going to keep this hand. Definitely a good one. We got our Surveyor doing Surveyor things. Hopefully they play a 3-drop that we can syncopate instead of another 2-drop. That went well. Okay. So Baloth Gorger should hold the fort pretty well. I can make Sisay an 0-4. Gain some life, draw some cards. I'm pretty sure it's her. I'd... start with a land drop here. This Shanna is a little bit irritating, but it'll become a 0-4 once we put our Deep Freeze on it, because it loses all abilities. So we're gonna do that next turn. No! Tatyova down. No! Chat has confirmed there's an imposter Topples running around. Oh, that's so sad. That's devastating. Oh, I thought I finally had a win in the Topples-Bolas matchup. Dang it. Oh, there's got to be an imposter somewhere. That's insane. Excellent detective work by chat. They're like, oh, how could she have gone from gold to platinum so quickly? It makes no sense. And you're right, chat, it does make no sense. Also, I just realized opponent has been land screwed on 3 lands this entire game while I have 9 in play. Oh, shoot, that is... Oh, broken bond. Let's go. Oh, yes. Three, 6, 7. I do want to cast the Primordial Worm here. I'm going to hold this land because I do have another Tatyova I can draw. Oh, I loved Nancy Drew when I was younger. Way to pop my bubble, yeah. I was in your draft pod one time, Scary Poppins. Did you win against me when you played me? I don't remember. I remember I was in your draft pod. Or at least someone, another imposter. Some other person that was creative enough to come up with Scary Poppins. Even though Mary Poppins is anything but scary. Oh my gosh, Encyclopedia Brown hype! He realized that someone was winning the egg spinning competition by hard boiling the egg. Oh, yes. Oh, you played against Imposter me. Oh, NicolaiBolas misspelled. Dang, that's a bummer. Oh, that's really good. The big creatures are coming to town. We can even bounce something if things are going to go wrong. I don't want to watch Scary trailer. Three, 1, 2, 3. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if the first one gets +2/+2 and indestructible, I'll still kill this one. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I bounce a 3-powered creature, they still trade. Well, I'm glad I did it like this. So I kill 2 3 toughness creatures. Sure. This works out just fine for me. Nice. Play our land for a turn. Ho-ho! 2 can play at the Wild Onslaught game. Oh, young opponent. Oh, yes. I'm not letting them kill any of my creatures! They can't kill anything! See you in the next round. Chat, we're either against Ben Stark or imposter Ben Stark. But let's say hello anyway. See what happens. I like it. Let's go. We need to draw a 3rd land, but after that we're golden. We're gonna jam the Sapperling. Quick, someone check Ben Stark's stream to make sure we're playing against him. Oh, yes. Is it the imposter or is it the real Ben? Sure. No! Dang it, it's not Ben Stark! Oh, it's not Ben Stark! What has happened? The horror. The horror. I guess Ben S doesn't imply that you're Ben S MTG. I guess I should have blocked there. Do I want to go for the Befuddle or the Wild Onslaught? That's why I get rid of any combat tricks. Oh yes, it worked out beautifully. Beautiful. Oh, I got a backup Tatyova. Let's go. I'll trade these now. His handle on MTGA is Ben S. I'm pretty sure it's the real Ben S. Ah, it is Ben Stark. I thought he was Ben S. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll get rid of this card and this card. Hopefully not another Caligo Skin Witch here. Because then we'll have to get rid of our Tatyova. Our backup, at least. I'll trade this for a Mesa Unicorn. As far as lands go, that's a pretty good one. I think we'll keep that on top. They don't have any historic in their graveyard, do they? Nope. Oh, now they do. We can syncopate something maybe here. Just try to end the game here. We have a big syncopate up if he goes for too much on his turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Benes. I don't think he... I think it's username in MTG Arena. That's why... Like, I thought I recognized it. Da, da, da. He's getting some nice little value engines going, too. We're okay with that because we have our backup Tatyova. And the Quende doesn't even get exiled. I mean, doesn't even go to the graveyard. How many lands do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I can do this and crack my land to draw 2. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to play both of these. The sound effect on Primordial Worm is high quality. Top tier sound effect right there. They are going to get to make a knight off of the Ariel. I just have to hope he doesn't have Urza's Ruinous Blast. I would keep my Tatyova, which would be good. Gets rid of the Davenant. So he has a couple good spells. Okay. I'm not going to deck. Yeah, I didn't want to draw a card and not have to discard. we're about to win, I think. Tatyova got me so much value. Oh no. Why did he play a land? Oh no. What does that mean? I still have a divination in my deck that I can't cast, so that's like a dead draw. I'm gonna stop playing lands, I think. Or maybe I'll just... No, I really don't want to deck myself here. He does have 2 1/1s to jump on the ground. Oh, this could be a problem. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I discarded a land, so all of my deck is spell. No, I didn't discard land. I have 1 land left here. Oh, I have my massive flyer still. Duh. Oh, I have a lot of good draws here. That was the only one that I didn't want. So he has 1 draw to removal spell for my Zahid. He can get back Arvad the Cursed. Oh, he has 2 draws. He can get back Arvad to give his thing +2/+2. What'd they get rid of? Oh, they already got rid of Arvad. Whew, good game. Boom! We beat Ben Stark! Hopefully it was the real Ben Stark! LOL! You can never tell in this day and age with imposters going everywhere. But got the win. That was crazy. I was like, wait, we have other things to win the game, right? He got the job done for us. Welcome to the final round. We are currently 6-2. So if we win this, we go down in eternal glory with a 7-2 deck. And if we lose, we are relegated to a life of horror, pretty much, basically. That's what we've decided here. Okay, we are going to... Since we already have 5 lands in play here, this is our 6th drop, though. I think we're just still going to save our Sapperling Migration. Because we have Sapherd to hold the ground early. And we can just cast this for its full potential later on. This is an epic matchup here. We're hoping for the best. Mate's a Unicorn number 2. They decide against attacking. Okay. This is getting dicey. Drawing a bunch of lands there was not good. We're going to play our Tatyova here. It's a very risky play, but I think we have to. We've drawn so many lands and we're going to be wrecked because they have to have charge or something here. I don't know why else they wouldn't trade a 2-2 for 2-2. I think it's probably going to backfire. Or it could backfire. But I think we have to do it this time. Certainly not blocking with our Tatyova. Traxos. Booyah! We did it. We're operating at full capacity. Tatyova drawing us cards, gaining us life. Sapling Migration, making us 4/1/1s to help us stabilize. Okay, chat. Traxos is untapped. Danger. Play around to charge. Take 9, I think. It doesn't look like they have anything. So maybe my conservative blocks will cost me here. Maybe this Traxos won't be able to untap. Ooh, that's a big draw. Big draw there. Gain a life. Draw. Skittering Surveyor. Get an island. Cast Zahid. And we might be too little too late if they can untap this Traxos. Could be game. They have one turn, and then I think we lock the door on them, but this next turn we have so much mana. So much card draw, so much life. Davenant Trapper. Is this last card historic? It looks like it's not. It looks like we're going to pull through, chat. Island. Draw. Gain a life. Deep Freeze. Traxos. Huge rip-off there, getting the Deep Freeze going. Divination. 2 more cards. Do we want to just run out of Kavu? What could they possibly have? If it's a tap spell, they tap this. They attack with everything. I go block, block. Probably block. I'm still in the game. I'm going to pass because this guy could be my key to winning. Making a big Kavu. We have infinite mana here. It's all going to come down to this next couple turns. Can they close the deal before we get the win here? Oh my goodness. Land. Pass. Oh my gosh, huge draw off the top there. Huge draw. Probably even better than... Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we're just going to play Kavu because we can still hold up Blink of an Eye with Kicker. Whew. We're still just going to hold back, play safe. Do what we can to mitigate any damage we might take. They're going to make 2 1/1s here. We do have Blink of an Eye for some important, all-important bouncing drawing cards, keeping us in the game. Our 1 toughness creatures doing well against their 1 powered creatures. A historic permanent could be all they need to turn the balance. But the life gain from Tatyova is really doing a lot of work here. Blood Tallow Candle. Okay, what are they going to tap? They tap ours is Zahid. Block. 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 And block. We're taking 3 here. They did have the combat trick that would have killed my Tatyova, but they got very punished here. Our Tatyova stays alive. We draw a card. Oh, we've turned the corner now. Cloud Eater Sphinx. Actually, we're just going to play these because it's more blockers. Get this into play. If they somehow killed this, I think we just want to... If they had a 7/7 attacker with trample, would we die? I think so. We'll just do this. No, because it has vigilance. Missed out on an attack for 5 there, but it's okay. I think we're okay. I forgot this had vigilance somehow. That's part of why it's so absurd. Another knight. Yep, these knights are not doing well against my sapperling hordes. Another card draw. We're not going to deck ourselves here. I could have scryed first. That would have been better. We would not have scryed that guy away. He is all-important primordial worm. Oh my gosh. Okay. Play a Cloud Eater Sphinx. Scry. Befuddle. Boom! We got the victory! Oh, yes. We managed to claw our way back. A game 1 slight mistake may have cost us, but in the end, we battled back, rallied to the cry, defeated both imposter Jamie Topples and real Ben Stark, I'm assuming. Whew. Fantastic run. If you did make it all the way till the end of the draft, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag good worm, because the worm was clutch and did decent work. Actually, we should just say hashtag unbeatable Kavu, because the Kavu won us like every single game we played. So hashtag unbeatable Kavu to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with any questions or feedback. Let me know if you have any questions about Dominaria draft, because I do have a deep knowledge of this format and I would love to give you those answers that you that you seek. But yeah, remember to check out the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas, the Discord server, the Patreon, both linked in the description and pinned comment. You can support me by using my affiliate link to buy cards if you are going to be buying cards. That is also linked in the description and pinned comment. And yeah, just remember to thumbs up, subscribe, like the video, and I look forward to talking to you next time. I hope that this video helped you for your Dominaria drafts. I really do recommend checking it out. It's a ton of fun, and I hope to see you battling in the Dominaria queues.